Hey everyone, thanks for joining me on iHardy here today. Now we'll talk about iOS 18 and iPhone 16 and what we should expect. Now to dive straight into it, you guys should please subscribe to my channel and like the video, turn on post notifications. Also, happy holidays, as I time I shot the video that is. Now iOS 18 is going to come out sometime in September next year, and we should see the betas in June next year, like it always has been. Now iOS 18 has been said to bring a whole new experience to iOS, and Apple is focusing more on features and more on fixing the UI rather than making major changes to like the UI already. So I think iOS 17 has already established the UI the way it's going to be, but iOS 18 is just going to make it more responsive and more efficient than ever. Now the first thing we expect in iOS 18 is generative AI features. There are a lot of companies like OpenAI, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and the rest of them that currently have AI, and people have been asking Apple and their CEO when they plan to implement AI features into iOS and Apple's other lineup. And Apple always had the same response of, they were taking it gradually, making sure everything was right on track before doing that. So it's been said that Apple is finally catching up with such companies, and they are going to limit some of the most powerful cutting-edge features to the iPhone 16 models. The iPhone 16 models have been said to be featuring more powerful chips that will even enable on-device AI implementations, just like what the Pixel 8 series have with their Tensor G3. By the way, there's like a dilemma in Apple because they are still deciding whether they should limit, on-device AI implementation to either on the device or through the cloud. So on the device is going to make it more, how do I put it, it's more in-house. And that's definitely something that's going to need a very powerful chip. Apple doesn't just deploy things to iPhones except they know they can run it efficiently without bugs. Apple has been said to currently be working on servers that's 2023 and in 2024, and I think it's going to line up with the time they plan to release iOS 18, so by then everything should be quite on track. Now thanks to AI, the next feature which is going to benefit from that is Siri. Siri is going to implement something called a large language model, or LLM, to enable like a complete revamp and complete experience with Siri's AI system. Apple plans to turn it into something called the ultimate virtual assistant. Now LLMs are responsible for ChatGPT and the Bard and the rest of them. They are basically large language models that, when you pass across an information, it basically cooks up something to feed you back with from that language model. So that's the driving force, and Apple is said to be working on their own for Siri, or either to use one already existing, but we know Apple, they like to own their stuff. So that's going to allow Siri to gain more hands-on into the shortcuts app and integrate more complex shortcuts and run more complex programs and the rest of them. So that should make Siri more powerful than ever. Also on iOS 18, we expect RCS. I made a video previously some weeks ago about RCS, Rich Communication Services. It's an alternative to SMS and MMS. So it's going to allow higher quality images and media sharing between iPhone and Android users, without breaking a sweat. And also audio messages, cross-platform messages, real-time typing indicators between Apple and other Androids and the rest of them, and also read receipt. Now Apple hasn't provided any specifics about RCS and if it will come in iOS 17 or iOS 18, but they just said sometime in 2024. So that's why I made iOS 18 my best bet. I think by then definitely it will be available to everyone. Now also, we know Apple is going to implement sideloading as per the EU regulations and guidelines. We still think it's going to only affect the EU. So iPhones that are not in the EU market, like iPhones in the US market for instance, I don't think they'll have sideloading. But that's still a shaky speculation, and Apple hasn't really made any official talks about it. So I guess we just have to wait to hear something more concrete. Now for the supported devices, this is quite the tricky one. To be very honest, I have a very strong feeling that the iPhone XS and iPhone 11 series might be kicked out. Yeah, because I don't think the A13 Bionic and the A12 Bionic have that AI engine. You know, they don't even have the 16-core neural engine. So that's definitely a red flag for iOS 18 that's going to implement such level of AI. You get? So I think Apple might need the iPhone 12 series and above, including the iPhone 16 series that will come up by then, to be able to run the AI stuff. Yeah, because it's a no-brainer. I don't see how the XS is going to be there, and the XS is more like the 11 Pro in, you know, specs. Even they are both 7nm chips, although the other one is 7nm plus, but still they are both built on very similar architecture. So like that's definitely something you should look out for. So the Pro Max of 11 Pro Max is fairly going to probably get extinguished in iOS 18. Now speaking on iPhone 16, the base iPhone 16 models might feature LiDAR, that's light detection and range sensor. It uses infrared like the Face ID 3D sensor, and it might have a vertical camera layout like that of the iPhone 12, and also it will feature AI features on device, yeah, like I said previously, and it might have an action button. It would have that definitely, and it's going to be 60 Hz, yeah, 60 Hz LTPS with 6.1 and 6.7 inch displays, yeah, just like we know it. So basically they're reverting the camera layouts to that of the iPhone 12, but maybe they'll add a LiDAR to make it look different, yeah, and of course dynamic island will be there. And also we expect the A18 chipset. Now for the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max, we expect 6.3 and 6.9 LTPO displays. Yeah, that's actually new. We didn't have that, but I would love to say 6.3. Yeah, that's like the good size, but I still prefer my 6.1. That's perfect and compact. Then we expect MLA 1 to 120 Hz LTPO Super Retina XDR OLED displays, solid state button for the haptic buttons, and A18 Pro chipset as opposed to the A18 on the regular 6.1-inch iPhone 16 and 16 Plus. Now we might see a 48 megapixel spec bump in the ultra-wide lens, and also a 5x telephoto on the 6.3-inch model. Now we expect Wi-Fi 7 support and also a super periscope lens on the 6.9-inch model. Yeah, so that's basically it. Still a 3-camera layout. Yeah, I don't see Apple getting rid of that anytime soon. Yeah, so that's basically it. I don't want to take your time, and I hope I've passed across what I came here to pass across. That's the expected changes in the iPhone 16 models and iOS 18. Yeah, so if you have any comments or suggestions or, you know, input, you can reach out to me in the comment section. Also, thanks for watching the video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I had you out.